Okay, so I want to talk about the future of this channel. So, first off, the elephant in the room. I am completely done with ADOFAI. Beating a Universal, or a 21 as it was known back then, when I started like 5 years ago, it's been my goal from the very start. And at a certain point, I felt sort of trapped. I felt sort of trapped in that game because I had committed so much time to it. I felt trapped until I had beaten a Universal. Doing that was my escape from the game. So yeah, I'm done with 805 for the foreseeable future. I might release some levels in the future. Very low chance of that, though. I have some things in the works. Every time I try to work on them, I can't bring up the motivation to do so. And I would have stayed around in TUF because I like the people there, and I enjoy the server, but I got banned because of some things I said. If you want to know what I said, I'm not going to tell you outright. You can go into the TUF server. You can look up my most recent messages. Should be the last things I sent. If they aren't there, it'll be obvious when you see it. If it isn't there, then they deleted it, and that's lame. You can clown on them for that. I will say I do not regret anything I said. In fact, I believe them even more now. Yeah. So ever since this incident, I've been staying kind of emotionally detached from people because I've taken this mindset of at any point I might fly off the hook and have to cut someone off without warning. So distancing myself makes that easier, as has happened a few times. It's I don't like it in the slightest, and I want to get it figured out, but now it I can't really figure out what's wrong with me because it's mental health stigma, yada yada yada. On the more fun side, I've been playing Taiko recently, and I'm competing in a tournament called Meki's Lucky Intermediate Showdown, mlis. At the time I'm recording this, I will be participating in my next match in the round of 32 at the 19th of April, that is this month, at 2 in the morning UTC. That is not my time. I am not competing at 2 in the morning, but UTC, Universal Time, whatever. This may be subject to change because my opponent has showed some interest in rescheduling the match, so keep an eye on that if you are interested. I will leave some links to stuff in the description if you want to keep up with that. Taiko is very fun. I would highly recommend it. So other than that, the extent of my life has been do schoolwork. The schoolwork's annoying. It's not hard. It's just annoying. Grind achievements in games I like. Play Taiko. I've been trying to think about some interesting videos I could do. I did have one that I vague posted about on the community tab, and ultimately canceled because I burnt out almost immediately, because it turns out I'm just not good at that stuff. It was an Ultra Kill video. I was forcing myself to do it, to ride the Ultra Kill hype train, because Layer 8 had just released. That video will not be coming out. If you do have some kind of video idea you would like to see, leave it in the comments. I will genuinely consider everything that is a serious suggestion. Things like documentaries, informational content might be interesting. Not so much challenge content, because challenge content is weird, because challenge content is very, very easy to burn out on. And I burn out easily, as we have seen in the past with the ADOFAI guides. I have been planning a username change for a while, because as I've become more independent, this username does not really, I don't know, it's just not quite right. I made it when I was 9, and I will now finally reveal its origins and what TRM stands for. One person has managed to guess it correctly. I didn't tell them that they did, but they did manage to guess it. It stands for the Redstone Maniac. I made it when I was 9 and I was obsessed with Redstone because I had Pocket Edition and Pocket Edition didn't have Redstone. And it's funny that I've stuck with that username for so long because I never really got into Redstone, despite it being one of my dreams when I was younger. And yes, it is inspired by Dan TDM. I stopped watching him very long time ago, but the username stuck around because it's hard to think of new usernames. If you're gonna make fun of me for having a cringe acronym in my name, just remember there are people with cringe acronyms in their username. TO from TUF stands for the epic one. BTMC from Osu stands for Beast Troll Minecraft. That cannot be worse than the Redstone Maniac. I mean, it's kind of awkward having your username attached to a different famous creator. I'm not saying I'm going to become famous. I just do this as a hobby. It's fun. So yeah, expect a username and profile picture change soon. This place makes terrifying noises at night. I don't like it at all. So, sincere thank you to everyone who has supported me. In particular with the ADOFAI guide stuff. That was genuinely life-changing and so confidence boosting. It makes me realize that I can make videos. I just need to get the motivation for them. And everyone who has wronged me, karma will get you. See you in who knows.